Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Iron Man. So, I'm just going to check inventories real quick, but just to give you a little quick rundown on what's about to happen, my door is about to go in 8 minutes, and I'm trying to get the intro to this recorded before then. So that's, if I rush through this a little bit, that is why. We also got an energy drop and a speed wing. That's pretty amazing, to be honest. I cannot fault that. We've got a secret book going spare here. That's pretty good. I didn't actually check the inventory items. We've got an arms scroll. That's not bad. So we're going into chapter 14 today. This is the chapter where you can recruit Miklan, and I'm super unsure whether or not we will actually be able to, because it's a Fog of War map, and Miklan kind of has a tendency to just kill himself on one of your units. And the issue is, like, I don't remember where bow users are, and I don't like looking up unit placements for Fog of War maps. I don't know if I've said this before, but it feels like it's, like, defeating the point. Like, the game's intentionally hiding units from you. Looking up their locations feels a bit like cheating, so not going to do that. I prefer the challenge, but yeah, that does mean Miklan might die. We have to recruit him with Marcia, and I don't know if there's any bow users near him, so I don't remember. Is basically the answer. We do need to also give a forge weapon to someone, and I think we're at the point where it basically just has to go to Titania. So let's do that one. In fact, I'm going to give her iron axe and her hammer. She's going to take this lagger's axe that we got, because there are a couple of laggers on this level, and being able to wipe those out would be very nice indeed. And not the armory. We can buy steel axes, though. We probably should buy a couple of those. And we're going to forge an axe. And we can forge steel now. Okay, this might be incredibly expensive. I don't know if we... Like, we can do it, but I don't know if we can do it. Okay, it looks like we can. Good. And I think Titania has more than 15 strength. I just need to check. I have to check. We can't be having us weighed down by our own weapon. Okay. We don't want to be making mistakes because I'm in a rush because I want to try and get this done before I have to go and answer the door. That would be incredibly silly. But yeah, getting Titania this this steel axe would be so nice. We'll end it there, and we need to give it a name, and I have not remotely thought of one because, as always, I am unprepared. We are going to call it Axie, because I am uncreative. There we go. We've got Axie the Axe. Let's go. I'm surprised it took me that long. Actually, I think, didn't we have like McSword or something? That was also a pretty standard name. We'll make it red because Titania is red. And yeah, she can hold it. She has red hair. She's not literally red. She's like, yeah, her hair is red. You got my point. That didn't need explaining. But I really wish we kind of had Astrid. She's kind of useful for this level just because, like, ranged chip damage is nice when you don't know where the enemies are coming from. Like, you might just need that bit of extra damage because you can't prepare for them properly, but that's fine. Unbalanced is a name that's really growing on me the more we see it. But I think outside of that, we're pretty good on items. I don't see any other glaring issues. I don't actually know how many units we get to bring on this level, so hopefully that doesn't screw us over. But the only units that have died so far are units who we, like, can't... Like, who we didn't have recruited, I should say. We have 539 bonus EXP. I was kind of planning to use some of that on Astrid, but she's a bit dead. So, that's not happening. I think we might dump a couple of levels into Ike, just to top him off, and then save a little bit for Makalov. But just catching Ike up a little bit, because he will have to do things in the game at some point. That's a pretty good level up, by the way. Strength and defense both going up is always appreciated. And yeah, we'll give him one more, because he is going to have to do things at some point, but because I'm scared of the run dying, I've not been using him at all. Because, like, if he dies, the run's dead. It's not that we lose a character, the run is over. I might give him another level. I'm gonna give him another level, especially with a Fog of War map coming up. Like, I don't want some big flying person to come and kill Ike, like, out of nowhere. Especially when I don't really remember the level too well. HP and defense is much appreciated for exactly that reason. Oscar's gonna level soon. Boyd is gonna level soon. Jill and Marcia aren't too far off either. Karen's not too far off, actually. We're in a pretty decent spot right now. We just need to keep going with what we're doing. So, yeah, we'll jump into the level in a second. Oh, we've not got any new supports, by the way, and we didn't get anything from the info conversations. I probably will look at supports, like, shortly, but I can't be bothered at the minute, I'll be completely honest. I think we should be fine for now. Our actual core team is pretty solid. So yeah, we'll jump into the level in just a couple of seconds. So, fun story, it is now the next day. Basically, after I went to deal with the door, we'll start getting into the level as I tell you the spiel. But I went to go deal with the door, then I got a phone call from work, and by the time I dealt with that, some other stuff was going on that I wanted to sort out. Well, I say wanted to sort out, I wanted to watch the League of Legends LEC. So I watched that, and then by the time that was done, it was really late. So yeah, it's now the next day. I actually did get, like, to this screen where I was, like, choosing my units, but, like, there's no point in me showing that. I literally got to this screen and then my phone went. So, yeah, we have a whole bunch of units we could take. We can bring 13, and, well, it basically means we might as well bring Seahawk, because, like, I don't think there's anyone else who I'd rather, unless we bring Ileana. That's an option, actually. Because, like, Seahawk is probably the better unit for now, but Ileana probably could turn into something usable. Seahawk, probably not. Seahawk could probably just be replaced by Stefan in a couple of levels' time. So, yeah, I think we go for that. I think we go for Ileana here. So, there's a house here. There's a couple of houses up here. And Makalov is around here from somewhere, if memory serves me correctly. And I'll be honest, I don't know if we're going to be able to recruit Makalov, so I don't know where any units are. I'll just make that one clear right now. I don't look up Fog of War units, because Fog of War is a mechanic of the game. Like, just cheating to get around it seems, like, unfair. So, yeah, I don't do that. I know the boss is up here somewhere, but I can't remember what he is, but I know he has a couple of laggers with him. Yeah, this is going to be kind of rough, I feel, so we want to get to this house early. I think that's a fairly large priority. The problem is, I don't know if there's going to be a unit, like, hidden away in this section of Fog of War. Actually, if I move Volk over here, can we see further? No, okay. I was wondering if we could, like, scout around by repositioning Volk, because thieves have increased range. We could send Lathe over here to deal with this house. And then Marcia needs to be on the top left somewhere to go and recruit Makalov. And we need somebody with her who can kill the enemies that are with Makalov, but not kill Makalov. And Oscar is probably the best candidate for that. Because if we send Oscar up here, he's probably not going to one-shot Makalov. That's just not the unit he is. So we should be good to use him for that. And then we sort of need like a vanguard, a forward force going forward here. So, unfortunately, Ike is in this spot, which is annoying. It would be nice to have, like, Boyd or somebody there. But I think if we send in, like, Karen, Boyd, Titania, and Jill, that should work. And then we have everyone else to sort of clear any enemies that might be hiding away back here or over here, because there might be pirates. Obviously, these forward units can help with that too, if necessary. I think that should be good. Now, we do have a few items that we could potentially use. Things like the energy drop or the speed wing, but I think for now we're just going to save them. The big question on this mission is, will we recruit Makalov? I think the bonus objective, by the way, is to clear it in 5 turns, which we will go for. Shouldn't be too hard, so yeah, let's crack on. And begin the fight. So, Lathe is going to transform. This enemy here doesn't have anything worth stealing. We might as well use Ike with his newfound upgrades to not kill him. Oh, if there's music in the background that's not from Path of Radiance, it's because Path of Radiance makes the music really quiet on Fog of War levels, so I'll probably have just played some over the background from probably a different Fire Emblem game. Probably Three Houses, because that game has amazing music. 8. Okay, what did Ike do? Did Ike do 26? Not with the Iron Sword, only with McChopper. Or McSword. What was Mc... Oh, we have an axe called Choppy. We have Choppy on Karen. There we go. It's been a couple of... probably about a week, actually, since I've actually, like, played a level. If we hit with Soren, we can kill with Ike with the Iron Sword in one hit and not take a counter-attack, which seems like a good idea to me, so we'll do that. Oh, is that a... Adept proc? Crit? Why'd the screen go dark? Why did it go dark? Okay, no idea. Nobody knows why it went dark. Cool. We use an Iron Sword. I think that's a reasonable shout, yeah. Choose the Iron Sword, get rid of him. Hopefully be able to see a little bit more. Not any enemies, though. Okay, slightly annoying. We can actually see much further now than we could originally, which is good. We'll get Laith to go and visit this house. Oh, it's Khalil. Hi. Hi, Khalil. We got Spirit Dust. Good. Okay, there's no enemies down there either. Always nice. Always beneficial. Oh, there's one here, though. There is a Peddler with an Iron Axe. And Oscar has a Javelin equipped for no reason at all. Don't want that routing for a start. We'll go this way. Slim Lance would do 9. Jabby Stick would kill. Probably worth doing, to be honest. Just get rid of this guy. We can Kanto away to keep Marcia safe. The big issue is I have no idea if there's any bow users. This doesn't kill, does it? 17 times 2 is not 36. Jesus. Something is just not wired up right with me lately. I just cannot count, apparently. That's appallingly bad. We'll send Titania quite deep, because she should be able to tank any hits that come at her. So enemy here with an Iron Axe. We should be able to send in Karen with Choppy. He can absolutely decimate him. Actually, nearly secures the kill with the Iron Axe. Although, today we have learned 17 times 2 is not 36. It is 34. I'm not sure why we didn't already know that, but never mind. Again, I don't know if there's any bow-based enemies, which is really annoying. We could use Choppy here and just pick up the kill, like, just ensure we get it. Boyd is only in range to use, like, a throwing weapon. Unless we can shove with Mordecai, we can. Okay, let's do that. Smite Boyd over here. Now he's in range to go in with Question. He can secure the kill. The Iron Axe can secure the kill. We're going to take that. We'll take that kill with Boyd. Okay, good dodge, good dodge. We like to see those. We like to see those hits being avoided. Okay, there's another enemy here. Iron Axe, they're no threat at all. Can Volk reach Titania? He can. We're going to use Volk to trade. To just re-equip Titania to the Steel Axe, just so she isn't wasting Short Axe on these melee enemies. I'm just going to send... Oh, I kind of want to send Karen down here to scout, but maybe that's not the best idea. Where can this enemy reach? Let's establish that one. He can reach there. There's no way we can get Mist in range to heal, but that should be fine. We'll just move Mist closer. Marcia can be healed next turn. I think we equip Unbalanced here. And probably just go, like, as far right as we can. Just find any enemies. There we go. Oh, we should have kept the Javelin out. That's annoying. I don't think we can... Oh, we can potentially reach him with a Hand Axe. Does kill if we hit. I think that's worth going for. Why not? It hits first one. He misses. And we do hit the second one. Okay. Okay. Good. Karen gets a little bit of EXP. Ileana can probably go up with this little, like, force up here to try and just assist with there. We can send Laith that way too. Okay, we've got a nice outside view of the map. That's Makalov. It's just showing us that he's somewhere around here. Okay, those enemies that we weakened seem to have retreated and been replaced by stronger comrades who are, you know, closer to being full. Okay. Ileana is, like, desperately underleveled because we just haven't used her at all. Oh, no, that's bad. Oh, now we can't attack with Oscar. Oh, that is really bad. Really not what I wanted to see. Should we just deal with the right-hand side first? Okay, but Oscar should be fine. He won't, like, care if all these enemies hit him too much. We don't actually want to do this because Jill's Marcia's kind of low. Where can this enemy reach? Oh, we can't really tell because Marcia is blocking the tile. Although we can move Marcia back to re-block that tile. So if we heal Marcia, we can potentially see if she can actually, like, take any of these guys out. Because, you know, she's not low on the old damage. Although she is not high enough to kill, which is slightly annoying, I must admit. Laith should be fine to send in. I don't think there would be any issues with this. And then if we send Marcia here, and use... Oh, Jabby Stick still doesn't kill. None of these obviously will. That's difficult. Let's just work on this right-hand side for a second. So Karen just wants to swing back around and start... Oh, we can move Volk first, actually. If we move Volk, like, here, he should still be able to be pretty protected. Okay, I can't see any enemies. We could potentially actually get... No. No. I was going to say if we shove and smite Soren with Ike and Mordecai, could we get him in range? It'd let us move him here. Which isn't enough. So no. We'd have to use someone else, but I don't really want to commit other units to this part of the map right now. I'm going to send Boyd in this bush to try and bait some people out. No, still nobody. Titania can move forward a little bit. We'll keep the Steel Axe out. I feel fairly confident in doing so. Okay, we have found an enemy. We have found the Peddler. Good. Ike can move up. I'm quite concerned that we've got two of our stronger units just sort of thrown over on this side for absolutely no reason. Let's, just move them around quickly. And, right, now we've got this mess to deal with. I think the play is to just throw javelins at these guys and then back off. Although, maybe that's not, right? Because my concern is, if we take hits from both of these guys, like, on the next turn, that's 13 damage. That's 11 damage. Like, that's going to leave us on 4 health. That's not... If there's an enemy that we, like, can't see who can hit Marcia, she is dead. I think we just, like, try and hold for now. We could potentially kill this enemy down here and then place Marcia in front of... Ah, this might not be a bad idea. No, wait, this could absolutely get Marcia killed. If this guy hits Marcia... Unless we javelin him. How much can we javelin for? On this bottom enemy. 20? Oh, Ileana can only hit for 12, though. Ah, that's annoying. You know what? We're just going to end our turn, like, here. We're going to move Mordecai over a little bit. And we're just going to end our turn like this. I think it's a pretty solid plan. We're just going to do it by waiting to make sure I haven't forgotten to move anyone else. Okay, that guy got a vulnerary. He's going to heal up. The mage comes down and tries to kill off Boyd. It's not very effective at all. Unfortunately, we didn't have a weapon equipped that could counterattack, but there is an archer. There are my big threats. But not to Titania, to Marcia, not her. No one's threatening Marcia with a bow, or with Titania with a bow. Speak properly, me. Also, Oscar missed. That's annoying. Not Oscar missed as in Oscar and the character missed. I mean, Oscar did not land his attack in order to do damage. Also, that's a javelin, which is why it's doing 10, I assume. It might be an Iron Lance. I'm pretty convinced that's a javelin. And I think I'm just a bit dumb for leaving that equipped. Right, there is a whole boatload of enemies down here, and we probably need to kill some of them. Fortunately, we do have a little bit of a force down here now with which to do so. So, Marcia, can you kill this man? 1 hit with Jabby Stick, or 2 hits with an Iron Lance. I would rather have 1 hit with Jabby Stick to preserve hit points. Right now, that just seems more beneficial. And we're just going to drop her back a square because I am slightly concerned about archers. Then we are going to send Mist in to heal Oscar. We'll use Mend. We'll get him that extra hit point. Gets Mist 1 extra EXP as well. A bit of a waste of a Mend staff, but, you know, it's worth it for the little bit of bonuses we're getting there. Yeah, we did have a Javelin equipped, which is annoying. We will just switch over to an Iron Lance that doesn't kill. Okay, we will not just switch over. Actually, we could use an Iron Lance on this guy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the Iron Lance on this guy, and then we'll use Lathe to kill the Axeman. That seems like a better idea. Also, Oscar, good dodge. Like that. Like, see those dodges. Okay, we will move Oscar forward. One of these should be Makalov coming up soon. We will wait with Ileana here. We will wait with Mordecai here. And Lathe can kill this soldier with no troubles at all. Gonna take a little bit of damage in response. No, she's not. He missed. Good. And we crit the second attack. Completely pointless, but makes a cool noise. Can't complain too much.